This week on Scientifically Speaking, we're taking a trip to the final frontier. Space telescopes see the cosmos in amazing detail. Today, ABC6 meteorologist Kelly Bates explains how those images we're seeing can't be seen with the naked eye.
We have a lot of telescopes in space. Since 1970, there have been nearly 100 space telescopes launched into orbit. Of these, only a couple of dozen remain active today. So, why do we need so many space telescopes? It has to do with things we can't see.
I think that's really exciting because what these telescopes allow us to do, because particularly they're not operating in visible light, is they're letting us see things in the universe we could never see otherwise. We could never peer into these places because human eyes aren't strong enough or aren't capable enough to look in these other kinds of light.
Dr. Arcand notes space telescopes do not take space selfies. A number of them operate outside of the visible spectrum, what we can see with the naked eye. The space telescopes are specialized to see different parts of the light spectrum, which are then translated into a form that we can see.
So you can kind of think of it like a piano keyboard. And if we could only look at optical light or visible light that human eyes can detect, it'd be like only having the key of middle C and a couple keys on either side. So all the rest of the keys on your keyboard would be missing. But when we study in all different kinds of light, the infrared light of James Webb or the X-ray light of the Chandra Observatory, now you're filling in all the rest of those keys in the keyboard so that instead of playing, a very basic piece of music, you can play a gorgeous symphony.
The space telescope Dr. Arcand works with is the Chandra X ray Observatory. It observes in the X ray part of the light spectrum. The Hubble Space Telescope operates in the UV and visible part, while the James Webb Space Telescope works in the infrared spectrum. The long wavelengths of the infrared allow scientists to see through clouds of dust and further back in time to the birth of the first stars and galaxies. When we combine observations from different parts of the spectrum, we get a more complete picture of the universe. Scientifically speaking, Kelly Bates, ABC6.